Hey, stories of the Soul Fam. We've got a swoon-worthy love story for you today. Let's jump in and tell us what cities are. The December wind howled through the empty streets as Benjamin Ross locked up Riverside Elementary School. Christmas Eve had arrived with a blanket of fresh snow, but for Benjamin it felt like just another lonely evening. 2 years had passed since his wife Emma died in that terrible car accident, and the holidays still felt hollow without her laughter filling their small apartment. Benjamin pulled his scarf tighter and walked toward the parking lot when he heard a soft whimpering sound coming from behind the school dumpster. He paused, thinking it might be a stray cat, but something made him investigate further. What he found made his heart skip a beat. A tiny girl, no more than 6 years old, was huddled against the brick wall. She wore a thin pink sweater that was far too small and torn jeans with holes in the knees. Her dark curly hair was matted, and her small hands were red from the cold. She clutched a dirty stuffed rabbit against her chest. "Hey there, sweetheart," Benjamin said softly, crouching down to her level. "What are you doing out here in the cold?" The little girl looked up with enormous brown eyes filled with fear and exhaustion. She pressed herself further against the wall, clearly ready to run if needed. "I'm not going to hurt you," Benjamin continued gently. "My name is Benjamin. I'm a teacher here. What's your name?" After a long moment, she whispered, "Luna." "Luna, that's a beautiful name. Are you all alone out here?" Benjamin's heart broke as she nodded slowly. "Where are your parents, honey?" "Don't have any," Luna said quietly. "Grandma Rose went to heaven last month. The people at the big house were mean to me, so I ran away." Benjamin felt a familiar ache in his chest, the same protective feeling he used to have when his students were hurt or scared. This little girl needed help, and something deep inside told him he couldn't just walk away. Benjamin couldn't leave Luna in the freezing cold. "Come on, sweetheart. Let's get you somewhere warm," he said, extending his hand. Luna hesitated for a moment before taking it, her tiny fingers like ice cubes in his palm. His apartment was modest but cozy, with Emma's favorite blue curtains still hanging in the windows. Luna's eyes widened as warmth surrounded her for the first time in weeks. Benjamin quickly ran a hot bath and found some of Emma's old clothes that might fit the small girl. While Luna soaked in the warm water, Benjamin prepared hot soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. She ate like she hadn't seen food in days, which broke his heart even more. As she finished eating, Benjamin knew he had to make some difficult phone calls. Officer Patricia Wells arrived within an hour, her kind face immediately putting Luna at ease. "I've been looking for you, little one," she said gently. "The foster family reported you missing 3 days ago." "They didn't want me," Luna whispered, tears forming in her eyes. "Mrs. Grant said I was too much trouble and cost too much money." Benjamin felt anger rise in his chest. How could anyone treat a child this way? Officer Wells explained that Luna had been bounced between 3 foster homes since her grandmother's death, and each placement had failed. "What happens now?" Benjamin asked, his arm protectively around Luna's shoulders. "Well, she'll have to go back into the system unless—" Officer Wells paused, studying Benjamin's face. "Unless someone is willing to apply for emergency guardianship." Benjamin looked down at Luna, who was staring up at him with hope in her tired eyes. In that moment, he made a decision that would change both their lives forever. "I want to apply," he said firmly. "Luna deserves a real home." Christmas morning arrived with Luna calling him Daddy for the first time, and Benjamin finally understanding what family truly meant.